It's the Action News van!
No, that's not the Action News van.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It may look different, but it is indeed the Action News van.
Okay. Does it go everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, anywhere?
Yep.
Just like those Action News vans?
Just like those Action News vans.
Will people still say, there goes that Action News van?
You just did.
Oh.
There goes that Action News van again.
You'll always be my favorite. No offense.
Action News at 6 and 11 have always been anchored by the same person.
But now that the role was split in two, things have gotten pretty interesting around here.
Hey, yep, come on, just doing a squish here. Okay, wait, perfect, good. Incoming. Squish.
Oh, after you. Are you sure? I insist.
Should we tell them they have their own desks? Very much.
Action News at 6 with Brian Taff and Action News at 11 with Rick Williams.
This is Rick.
Brian.
Now streaming Action News from 7 to 8 a.m. First, it's The Rush. And at 7:30, check out Brighter News. Download our free family of apps and start streaming today. Sponsored by Inspira Health Breast Cancer Care.
6ABC joins in celebrating Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month. Action News Traffic is sponsored by Dunkin. Dunkin Rewards members score big. Get a free medium hot or iced coffee every Monday all month long with purchase. Not a member? Join the app right now. America runs on Dunkin. Action News at 10 a.m. A new time with a new team. Alicia Vitarelli, Aliana Gomez, Nithya Han, and meteorologist Karen Rogers. Action News at 10 a.m. Only on 6ABC.
6ABC reminds you to remove valuable items from your car every night.
Next live, Anderson Cooper plus Julie Chen Moonves.
I like it. This crowd is revved up.
We haven't done anything yet.
Today at 9 on 6ABC.
Action News is brought to you by Window Nation.
6ABC is feeling proud to bring you the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Join Aliana Gomez and Elia Garcia as Puerto Rican pride takes over the Parkway. Sunday at 12:30 on 6ABC.
I'm ready.
School is back in session.
My family moved a lot, and so I had to reset my friend group several times. It was really tough. I always think about kids out there who are in the same situation, moving to a new town, going to a new school, and how a teacher is usually the one who makes that connection. That's like the above and the beyond that we see happen all the time.
They really are heroes.
Here's a quick look at the top stories currently trending on Action News and 6abc.com. Sponsored by your local Hyundai dealers. Lease the Tucson for $269 a month or get 2.99% APR or $1,500 bonus cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Say Jack.
I love you, Pat. Woo!
Making friends wherever I go.
Pat, you get me.
Sometimes I just amaze myself.
Tonight at 7:30 on 6ABC. Time and Temp, sponsored by Lomax and Airbase. Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
Does anyone remember their lunchbox?
I do. I had one, and it had Snoopy on it. He was laying on top of his little house. I always took a brown bag, and my mom would write me notes.
I started out with a hard metal lunchbox, and then I upgraded a few years in to a soft, squishy lunchbox.
I think I had the hard version. I believe it was Star Wars. I remember there being a soup thermos with Chewbacca on it. It would never be hot.
On the next Tamron Hall, a daytime exclusive. A tragic drowning accident claimed the life of their 3-year-old son. How country music superstar Granger Smith survived the heartbreak. Next Tamron Hall. Today at 2 on 6ABC.
I'm Sarah Bloomquist. Coming up today on Action News at noon, investigators identify the police officer injured and the suspect taken into custody after a crash in Bucks County. Also, police released new surveillance video showing a burglary suspect inside of a Kensington business. And suspects behind a so-called pump switching scam are targeting drivers in Montgomery County. Meteorologist Chris Sowers with your exclusive AccuWeather forecast, those stories and much more, all today on Action News at noon.
Action News at 10 a.m. only on 6ABC. Meet Valerie Sheena, Executive Director for Miramont Treatment Center.
Join us as we celebrate Recovery Month. to increase awareness and understanding of mental health and substance use disorders. At Miramont Treatment Center, part of Mainline Health, we aim to decrease barriers and build strong support networks for individuals and families in recovery. We have helped thousands of people on their journey to recovery and healing, one person and one step at a time. If you or your loved one is struggling, please reach out. We are ready to help.
Here's what's new for you to watch right now on our 6ABC streaming app. Sponsored by Cirque du Soleil Bazaar. Coming to the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center September 26th through October 22nd. Action News. It's more stories from more places. It's at 6abc.com and on the go with your smartphone or tablet. And always connected with our 6ABC social sites. Sponsored by WM Henderson, your #1 local cooling, heating, and plumbing team.
Next Jeopardy!
I got the call about a week before I had to go in for surgery.
Unflappable players return for the Second Chance competition, brought to you by Moderna.
I'll be there, hell or high water.
Tonight at 7 on 6ABC.
I'm Alfonso Ribeiro.
And I'm Julianne Hough, and we are so excited to host the new season of Dancing with the Stars. Right here on 6ABC and Disney+. And streaming next day on Hulu.
I'm ready.
School is back in session. I think I was the teacher's pet, or I always tried to be anyway. I just love the teachers so much. My older sister was a teacher. I always thought I would be a teacher. I would beg to stay after school and help the teachers do anything. I used to clean their closets. But I love that my job is also educating people, helping them plan their day. And I love when we get to go to classrooms and talk to kids about the weather. I feel right at home there.
I'm ready.
School is back in session.
So I'm always amazed at teachers' abilities to see potential in their students. As a little kid, and I'm talking 6, 7 years old, I was actually really quiet. And then in first grade, our class had a class circus, and the teacher tapped me to be the ringmaster. Oh. And I was very excited about this because it involved having a whistle.
Well, I'm glad that those teachers saw that in you and brought it out, because now you're our ringmaster.
Big Talkers is sponsored by Kia. Make your summer special. Visit kia.com to learn more. Kia, movement that inspires.
Finally at 4, sponsored by Patriot Home Care. We carefully connect each caregiver and patient for the perfect match, so you can stay in the home you love. You and Patriot, together we find a way.
Huddle up for Nittany Game Week.
Get a sideline seat with coaches Jay Paterno and Tom Bradley as they join host Todd Sadowski for expert analysis on the blue and white.
Nittany Game Week, Saturday mornings at 7:30 on 6ABC.
6ABC Action News is on YouTube, and we are growing fast. Join our 350,000 plus subscribers and catch up on the big stories of the day in an instant. Search 6ABC Philadelphia on YouTube and subscribe today. One Tank Trips is sponsored by Wawa. Wawa is your stop for freshly made foods, beverages, coffee, and fuel. Gotta have a Wawa. Closed captioning is sponsored by Len the Plumber. Our expertise keeps your water and life moving.
The only way to get a plumber today, just call Len the Plumber.
Tomorrow on Action News Mornings, Delaware is taking a major step to protect children from secondhand smoke. We detail where cigarette use will now be banned in the first state starting tomorrow when children are around. Join us for that and more on Action News Mornings.
I'm meteorologist Cecily Tynan. We have a few more dry, comfortable days before a coastal storm possibly moves in over the weekend. Of new information on what to expect on Action News at 11.
Action News at 11 with Rick Williams. It's the team you trust to bring it all together. The stories that impact your community. A sports roundup for the locals. And the AccuWeather forecast you depend on. Action News at 11 with Rick Williams.
I'm Rick Williams. Sadness on Temple's campus after the sudden death of interim President Joanne Epps.
Dry for now, but I'm tracking potential weekend rain in the AccuWeather 7-day forecast.
And we're in Brazil uncovering Danilo Cavalcante's past at 11.
Health Check is sponsored by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com.